Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chrissy Down One. Welcome to another episode. You know what you got to do: rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so it'll let you know when my video or live stream goes down. Follow me on Twitter. I don't tweet often, but when I do tweet, it's thoughtful and it's very informational. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's video. All right. So there is reports that is floating around NBA circles that, and let's go back to Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony has been trying to get in the league for the past couple of years, okay? Trying to secure a job with an NBA team. The last team Carmelo Anthony was signed to, actually was traded to, was the Houston Rockets. Did not work out. I was pretty much telling you guys on this particular channel how I just didn't see Carmelo Anthony fitting well with James Harden and Chris Paul. Not enough touches on the ball, and when you're dealing with a talent such as Carmelo Anthony, he's not a catch and shoot person. He has the capabilities of doing that, but that's not his forte. All right, so that's why I was questioning the move, and I just didn't think it was a good move. Ultimately, he got let go of from the Houston Rockets. Now, ever since then, he's been on this campaign, this car wash tour of a lot of radio shows and television programs talking about his desire to come back to the league. He's still got a lot left in the tank as far as getting back into the league. He's been on Stephen A. Smith's show, First Take. Well, I should say Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, and Molly Carum. Okay, it's their show, but you know, Stephen A. Smith is the figurehead of that show. Okay, so he's been on this campaign telling the NBA universe that he wants to play professional basketball in the NBA. All right, that he has not. He may have lost a step, but he still has the talent and the capability and the desire to go into the NBA. Nobody is wanting to sign Carmelo Anthony. A lot of people thought this summer free agency he would had an opportunity to sign with a team. That never transpired. Okay, then when the Lakers were interested in him, that never materialized. That never happened. Okay. So, and then there was some a small percentage of a rumor that suggested that Carmelo Anthony would probably go to the New York Knicks. That never happened. That was never on the table. Okay, even though a lot of people on social media is still to this day talking about the possibility of Carmelo Anthony going to the New York Knicks. So, what has been transpiring is a scenario where Carmelo Anthony could be a member of the Brooklyn Nets. Now, why is there a possibility for Carmelo Anthony to go to the Brooklyn Nets? First of all, the Brooklyn Nets, they're going to need another scorer, okay? They're waiting on Kevin Durant, and if you look at Kevin Durant's timetable, he probably won't get back until if the Brooklyn Nets make it to the playoffs. And I don't think the Brooklyn Nets organization is going to throw caution to the wind. And even if they do make the playoffs, they're going to chance and risk having Kevin Durant right in the midst of the playoffs when he done missed the whole entire regular season. Okay, so they desperately need another scorer. Kyrie Irving, they have a lot of decent scorers on the roster with even without Kyrie Irving, but they don't have anyone that's real consistent as far as being a scorer, a second scorer to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's going to get the bulk of the touches, but there could be some plays in design for Carmelo Anthony. So this fits well with the Brooklyn Nets. While they're waiting on Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony can help Kyrie Irving with the load carrying the Brooklyn Nets to the promised land the playoffs. Okay, another reason why I see this deal is going to get done is the simple fact that Carmelo Anthony and Lala Anthony, Lala Anthony resides in the New York area. She's got that Power television show, but she also has other aspirations in the entertainment world beyond Power. I think this is the final season of Power. So, and her name is anonymous, particularly in the entertainment world. So, she wants to keep that going, and the only way you're gonna keep that going is to stay in New York. They're familiar with New York. That's their home. Not their home away from home. That's where they reside. That's where the kids go to school at, and they're not uprooting their kids to go someplace else. Okay, so that's another possibility on why the Brooklyn Nets and why not no one else. Thirdly, I feel like this is Kyrie. I feel like this is really the only realistic opportunity for Carmelo Anthony to get back into the league, because no one really is signing Carmelo Anthony. I know he's friends with LeBron James, but LeBron James still got some cachet with the Los Angeles Lakers to say, hey, look, sign my good friend Carmelo Anthony. And everyone sees the writing on the wall. Carmelo Anthony is not the same player he was 5 or 6 years ago. He's only a shell of himself. He can probably provide you 15 to 20 minutes a game, give you some decent scoring, and he's very consistent with the ball. But at the same time, you have to deal with Carmelo Anthony, the type of player he is, the type of skill set he is. He's not going to be a catch and shoot player, which is going to cause problems with other rosters, particularly when you got a lot of shooters on the roster. Because ultimately, when you pass it to Carmelo Anthony, the ball just stops. Okay, so he's an ISO player. Okay, so and fourth, I really think this deal is going to get done because the influence that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving has with the Brooklyn Nets organization. The Brooklyn Nets organization want to make not Kyrie Irving, but Kevin Durant happy. So they're going to give him whatever he wants, okay? And if you don't believe that, DeAndre Jordan, who really didn't deserve, I mean, he had, particularly last year, you saw glimpses and flashes, but he's not the same DeAndre Jordan like he was with the LA Clippers. But he still have a little bit left in the tank. Not only he got signed to a team, he got signed to a pretty good contract. And the only reason he got signed to that contract, not for the simple fact that he can help the Brooklyn Nets, but just the simple fact to make Kevin Durant happy. Okay, and if Kevin Durant is the motivation behind this, then Carmelo Anthony is going to get signed to the Brooklyn Nets. So that's the only reason why I say that there's a possibility and there's a scenario where this could indeed happen. Okay, now time frame, I really don't know. Okay, he could be signed tomorrow. He could be signed the first week of the regular season. I don't know. But if you look at both sides, Carmelo Anthony camp is not in no big rush to get signed, and the Brooklyn Nets are in no big rush to sign him. But at the same time, Carmelo Anthony needs a team. He wants to play in the NBA this year, and the Brooklyn Nets want to make Kevin Durant happy. So there's the scenario, and that's pretty much all I got on this topic. Guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom 1, and I am out, guys. Deuce.